stop videoing me. Oh, I am a mess.
This is what you do to me.
Yeah, true. It's fun when it's the other way around.
It is. I know, but everybody's going to be paying attention to these cute babies and not you anyway. Well, we're in the playpen. And everybody's sort of getting acquainted here. These two, of course, know their space. But these babies, they're brand new today. They're the new kids on the block. Hello, lovelies. I've talked a few times about being the new kids. And Lester's talked a lot about being the parent dropping their kids off at daycare. I guess both scenarios apply here. But more so from the kid perspective. So brand new babies of the goat. And I know you can't see, but piggies in the back. Very similar in age. I think that it'll be really neat to watch them grow up together. Lots of memories going to be made here for us and for them. But you know, when you're the new kid, it's scary. And I say new kid, honestly, new person anywhere. New person in a job, new person in a neighborhood, new kids in a neighborhood, new kids at school, new kid at daycare. Anything new is scary. Change is hard. You know, I work in healthcare, and healthcare changes all the time. And that's one thing that we talk about, is that the only thing that stays the same is change itself. And we have a lot of that here on the farm too, honestly. We're forever shuffling pastures and changing structures and who's with who and trying to find the harmony and the peace. And sometimes we have to change foods, and sometimes we have to change medicines and change the way our routine goes just to try to find the groove. And as much as we want the pattern and the standardizing of everything, sometimes you have to adapt and you have to be able to change. And that's where we are here too. So it is the first day of piggies and goats together here. And we will start working on pan feeding and bottle feeding. But it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of patience. It is how, it's how we build relationships here. And not just with us, for the record. It's how these partnerships and relationships are fostered from the very beginning. You know, it's not very common to see pastures like ours that have all the mix of animals in it. And we sometimes get a lot of flack for that. But when you sort of nurture from this young on, and you build those relationships and you help them understand each other's mannerisms and just functionality, they can live in harmony. You know, a lot of people give us flack for bottle feeding these babies. We have done a lot of research and, you know, firsthand experience. This is what's best for us. We have never done it with the intent of harming a baby or harming a mom or anything like that. And our animals being gentle and docile are super important to us. You know, like I've just mentioned about the relationships with each other, the relationship with us is important too. And something we don't talk about often is when the animals don't have that that relationship with humans, it can actually hinder them. Now, there have been animals here we have acquired who have not had a lot of handling by humans. And those animals actually are harder to treat, harder to care for, harder for us to even acknowledge and know when something's wrong until it's really wrong, versus the animals that we care for and have interactions with every day, that we touch, that we love, we know their demeanor so well that we can tell when something's not right. And then when the vet comes out, we can explain exactly what's going on and catch it much sooner. And I'll be completely honest here, we can handle them with the vet. You know, there's been times where some of our animals, we couldn't handle them. So, you know, for instance, I mean, babe,
why don't you be more honest and just tell everyone how cute it is and how fun it is to come roll in the hay with baby animals?
Okay, well, there's that. But I was sitting here talking about, you know.
I heard you. I agree with everything you said 100%.
You know, like, I'm going to use an example here, one that we haven't talked about.
You might want to explain why I'm so sweaty, because I am working.
Lester's been
and I just
busting his butt out here.
Watch you with these babies.
Lester's been busting his butt out here to get...
Sorry.
Lester's been busting his butt out here to get the playpen ready. This is what we're calling the playpen.
I want to call it the nursery.
Okay, the nursery.
Playpen, whatever, nursery, playpen.
You call it the nursery. I'm going to call it the playpen. It's cute how they ran to be with the goats. That's really cute, actually. But I want to talk about Oli. So Oli was an animal that we could never handle. We could never lay our hands on. We could never get too close to. So Oli, for example, I mean, we knew that she got bit by a snake in the face. I mean, Lester caught it, killed it, handled that part, but we couldn't catch her. We couldn't do anything to help her in a short amount of time. The closest thing that we could do was put some medicine in her feed. And even then, she was scared. She was scared of the other animals. So it was quite the battle to be able to treat her. And ultimately, the vet, I mean, catching her for the vet was traumatic for her and awful. And for the other animals who we've handled, who we've bottle fed, they are much more adaptable to human interaction. And for what we have here, for the fact that it's Lester and I, and...
You gotta stop videoing me. I am a mess.
This is what you do to me.
Yeah, true. It's fun when it's the other way around.
It is. I know, but everybody's going to be paying attention to these cute babies and not you anyway. It's going to be fine.
That's true.
Oh, these little piggies are like, come warm us up, Mama. I'll snuggle with you. Yeah, we got more hay coming, babies. And these goats are like, why don't they jump like us? What's wrong with them?
Yeah, everyone's wondering who the weirdos here are.
Come here, Pig Newton.
Hey.
Where y'all going?
Exploring.
They're like, we
I
can...
like how they stick together.
I know, it's cute.
Uh-oh, they found hay to bury themselves into.
Going under.
Yep.
Nighty-night, babies. Oh, the playpen's gonna work out the nursery is gonna work out just fine.
It can be a playpen. That sounds cute.